Hello, you're listening to Trusting God at All Times, a daily devotional from Peakland United Methodist Church in Lynchburg, Virginia. My name is Linwood Campbell, and I'm the Director of Worship and Outreach. Happy day after Labor Day. I trust you had some time off, or at least daydreamed about some time off, or if you live where Labor Day is non-existent, I hope you had a great Monday doing whatever it was you were doing. You know, we've been providing daily devotionals since March of 2020. That's over 2 years of 6 devotionals a week, plus 1 Sunday service. And I think in all that time, we have not really acknowledged our growing congregation or casual listener audience. We do very little in optimizing our online content to reach the world, so to speak, but I make some effort. And our listener base has seen steady growth. Now, it's not our desire to set the world on fire. That's a calling that we have not felt at all. The whole purpose of our daily devotionals was to stay in contact with our own members as best we could. And as I have said before, we had no idea that we would still be doing this over 2 years later. In the early development of all this online content, it was really hard to figure out where to start, what to do, and how to do it. It has been a growing and learning experience for all of us. That's just like becoming a Christian. You know, you grow and learn, and sometimes it's hard. But not giving up, keeping that fire burning, you eventually begin to see results in your life as you move closer into a relationship with God. I've learned in many years of serving God by way of a local church that there are many diverse ways of spreading the gospel, and there are so many interpretations of that gospel. I started life as a Methodist, played for an Episcopal church while in high school, a mid-sized Baptist church, a large Baptist church, and now back to my roots in the Methodist church. I've learned that people like to put labels on things and determine by that label if you're right or wrong in your beliefs according to their interpretation. I've also learned that it's easy to point the finger at someone else's perceived sin while ignoring others because they might be struggling with that particular sin themselves. So through all of this, I've come back to the realization that having your own thriving relationship with God is the really important thing to focus on. We are not called to sit in judgment over anybody. You know, that's God's job, not ours. Nor is it our calling to criticize others in their interpretation of God's word. There are a litany of things that are quote unquote wrong according to certain interpretations that have no biblical basis whatsoever. But I suppose that's a topic for another day. So what's the point here? Well, the point is to learn more about God, develop a stronger relationship with Him, share the good news, plant some seeds in other people's lives, and then leave it up to God to water the seeds and provide the sunlight. A longtime mentor of mine told me one day to be responsible for what you are responsible for and give the rest of it back to God. And that's the purpose of these devotionals. We're sowing seeds, and some of those seeds have been carried far and wide, much further than we could have ever imagined via the internet. We're grateful that God has provided us, via all this technology, an opportunity to share with you on a daily basis. You know, if you're so inclined, share the message with your friends. It's easy to do, will cost you nothing, but may make an incredible impact on their lives. You know, that's what we have seen by the responses we have gotten these past 2 years. So, thanks for listening. Especially thanks to all of you who are not part of our congregation that are actually close enough to attend. What an unexpected joy it has been to be part of your lives. Got any questions about us, or who we are, or what we believe? Well, I'm going to volunteer Pastor Joe's email address. He has incredible insights and a wonderful way of sharing them. In case you are catching our devotional series for the first time, here's a quick recap of our daily devotionals. Music Monday. That's me bringing you some of the music from our church. Wesley Wednesdays is Pastor Dave's series on Charles Wesley. Peakland Kids, Saturday is Pastor Joe's time with the kids. Although I think kids of all ages honestly enjoy it. And in just a few short weeks, we will start providing a weekly online communion service every week. Not sure what day that will be yet, but once it's launched, it should be the same day each week. Trusting God at All Times is a daily devotional series provided by Peakland United Methodist Church. Our contributors are Pastor Joe Kalis, Senior Pastor, Andrew Labar-Dietz, our Associate, David Drinkard, our Pastor for Senior Adults. I do some of them, our Office Manager, Kim Ness, and some other guests on occasion. Behind the scenes, well, Linwood Campbell, that's me, recording, video editing, and music production. And special thanks to my longtime friend Lynn Nash for his contributions with his flugelhorn on our theme song. You can find out more about us by visiting our website. That's peaklandumc.org. Blue skies, my friends, blue skies.